I've got a banana. Good morning, we're in Gull Lake, Saskatchewan. I didn't know what this town was called yesterday when we stopped here. Gull Lake, Saskatchewan. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Oh, it's actually over there on the other side of the highway over there. Hello, Gull Lake. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Here we are, we're ready to go. I had to stay a little longer than 8 hours to just put it in layman's terms. I have to stop for an 8 consecutive hour break, but if I only stop for 8 hours, I have to stop for another 2 to make it a 10-hour break within the next 16 hours in minimum of half-hour segments. And I didn't do that yesterday, which is fine, but that means I have to finish those 10 hours off before I can start my 8 hours so that I can get going the next day. Following? So I had to stay here for 9.5 hours. So it's now 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 6:30 in the morning here in Mountain Time. We're in Western Canada. We're headed eastbound towards my home in southeast Manitoba. We'll be there, we'll be at our yard where I'm going to leave this truck and trailer in about 9 hours of driving plus breaks. So let's see if we can do it in 10 hours. And then it's I live a little ways away from there yet. We'll get into the pickup, get all our stuff in the pickup, all our laundry, and we'll go home. All right, you following? All right, if I haven't lost you already, or even if I have, hit that subscribe button down below, buckle up, and let's get on the road. We are ready to rock and roll. I know you're watching this like a week later or several days later, but when I am filming this, it is Canada Day, so happy Canada Day to my fellow Canadians across the country and across the world, wherever you are. 151 years since our great nation confederated, right? 151, yeah, because last year was 150, right? Whew! Good for us. Good for us. In a few days it will be Independence Day, and I will wish the same to my American friends in the U.S. and around the world. Your Independence Day is a little more explosive and fun than our Canada Day, but ours is fun too. It's fun too. It's a good story. We got a great nation up here. Very similar history line to the U.S. with a few less bombs. All right, let's go. I love both nations. But I am Canadian. I do belong up here. This is my home. This is where I was born. This is where I hold citizenship. This is where I have placed my roots. And as hard as I am on Canada, I do love my country. Like any country, we could use some improvements in some areas. I disagree with our current federal politics, but that's okay. That doesn't mean that I am not proud to be from a nation like Canada, where I can make a good, healthy living, provide for my family, and not have to worry about being blown up. Let's get on the road here. Let's give her. Just give her there, eh? Alright. It's July now. Wow. Summer's in full swing now, folks. Put on your seatbelts, because this year is going to go by fast. Before you know it, there'll be snow on the ground again. That's what I'm doing, man. What do you think? I'm going to go that way? I don't even know what is that way. Why would I go that way? I'm going this way. You don't need to tell me that. I'm going home. And today, you know what that means, everybody, because we'll be at home by the end of today. That means beeline. No unnecessary stops. One track mind. Stay out of my way. Hey, where are we going? Is there anybody coming there, Diesel? Diesel, why are you back there? It's supposed to be my navigator. Nobody coming? Nobody coming? Nobody coming? Oh, here we go. Oh, they gave us a nice little on-ramp here. Well, it's not an on-ramp, but it's a nice little... Oh, no, that's the... I don't know what's going on here. My day's just beginning. Okay, Diesel. We got a boogie. We're going home today. I'm excited. It's going to be a bit of a short weekend at home. I missed the weekend. I'll be home for all of Monday, but I've got to leave early morning Tuesday.
Drive 298 kilometers on 1.
So I don't know what's our plans for tomorrow, but I'm sure Brit will inform me of our plans when I'm home. Well, the satellite radio is on again, and I was listening to the news, and now I'm mad again. I'm gonna go get myself some chicken wings and make myself feel better. Oh yeah, and there's these roundabouts here. That doesn't help my attitude. I want to go that way. I gotta go all the way around this way to go that way. That's all I'll say about this, because you guys know how I feel about these roundabout things. Alright, they're getting better. Whatever. Nothing I can do about it, but...
Turn right on 1.
So we're at Balgonie, Saskatchewan. Of course, I'm always here when I'm talking to you. I always stop here. The Flying J here's got some great chicken wings. They're going to make me feel better. I'm getting hangry again. I had a small breakfast earlier, but been driving for 3.25 hours already. And I haven't had any good solid food yet. I've had one coffee, but it was like, I don't know, wasn't the best coffee. I'm going to try another one and see how it feels. There's the Flying J over there. This was a great location. You know, Flying J is smart. I've worked with them in the past. Good people to work for. A little bit hard to get a hold of. The communication really isn't there. But it's a large company, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But I really like where they place their locations. They put a lot of thought into it. And like I said, I got nothing against Petro, TA, Loves, Husky up here, Petro Canada. Nothing against them. They have great stops. However, this one's the only one. Pilot Flying J is the only one that's on both sides of the border equally across both nations. You can find Flying J's all across Canada, except for like the Maritimes. And you can find them all across the States. There's not one Loves in Canada. I think there's only one TA, and that's in Southern Ontario. So that's the only thing that has me coming back to Flying J, because I can use their point system everywhere I go. And I'm saving up my points for a new headset, because I need one. My old one I have a Blue Parrot down here. It needs to be replaced, and I want the best of the best. So I always fuel up at Pilot Flying J, so I get the points, right? And I'm going to buy one with my points once I have enough. I think they're close to, what, $200 or something like that? I'm just going to quickly run in here, and it doesn't look too busy. So I'm just going to go and park in front of the pumps. Not in the pumps, in front of the pumps. And then after this, we only have one more stop at the Flying J in Headingley by Winnipeg. I'm going to fuel up there before I go home, just so that I can start next week with full tanks of fuel. I guess, well, I don't have to, because I'm going west. Could always fuel up on Tuesday. We'll see how I feel later. I might just go home, because it's going to be a short weekend anyways, so we'll see what happens. I reserve the right to change my mind at any time, like a woman. Does it smell like chicken in here, Diesel? Does it smell like chicken? I'll give you a treat in a little bit, okay? Alright, let's get out of here. No one behind me yet. Nice little bathroom break. Instead of a coffee, I opted for something different today. I know a bunch of you are going to be like, Chugga Josh, how could you? You're going to die! Especially my sister-in-law. I know how against energy drinks she is and how other people are, but I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna get out of here before you can make me change my mind. Oh, are you going straight through or are you gonna park here, buddy? I am gonna give you right of way if you want to continue. You're just gonna stop, are you? Are you gonna stop or are you gonna keep going? Are you gonna stop or are you gonna keep going? You're gonna stop. There's the brakes. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. Okay, so if I don't need to fuel when I get to Headingley, which is right by Winnipeg, I'm not going to. I'm going to fuel on Tuesday. That way I get the maximum amount of time at home. Because I'm going right past that Flying J on the way back west next week anyway, so... Stop here. Alright, let's give her. I got one of the wrappers on one of those lifts of wood behind me that's unwrapping again. It's on the other side. And I bought that stapler, right? So I could fix it this time. But I got the wrong staples for it. So it's useless right now. I gotta go to Walmart tomorrow and get the right kind of staples. So next time this happens to me, I can fix it. It looks ugly right now, flapping around back there. This side looks nice, right? As we go around this corner here, you see that there? That front stack, the wrapper's coming over there. And I don't like that to be like that because, you know, if that happens often enough, you know, people are going to start thinking, hey, maybe we should tarp this stuff. And I don't want to give that idea to anybody. No, we should not tarp it. I will just get a stapler. How about that? How about that? About 2.5 hours down the road, we just passed Moosomin. Pulling into the scale here, but it's closed, so I don't actually have to go over the scale. I just want to stop and let the weasel out so that he can do his business. You know, he's a businessman. He's got to do some business. But apparently he can only do his business outside because I have rules against doing business in this truck. This is where I do my business. It's a different kind of business, but I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Just ignore me. I got another one of those pieces ripping off those lumber wrap things. The wrap on the lumber never stays on. I wish I had staples for the stapler gun that I have. How diddly there, neighbor? Nobody in there. Nobody home. A good scale is a closed scale. It's actually my favorite kind of scale. I'm going to let Diesel run around in this median here a little bit. I trust him to stay close. But I'm just going to park over here like this. See, this side of the load never rips off. It's always the passenger side that rips off. I don't get it. Alright, Diesel, you ready to go outside? You can't go far, okay? There's a pond right there. I don't want you to go and swim. So I don't want you to get all wet in here, okay? Alright, you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Stop asking me to let me out. Just calm down. Calm down. Oh yeah, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy and wants to go outside? Who wants to go outside? I do. I want to go outside. Let's do it. Oh, let me get out first, okay? Move the seat back so that you can get in there. All right, come on, bud. Give her, buddy. Stay close though, okay? Don't go running around everywhere. There's traffic and stuff. Oh, it's actually very nice out here. Oh, I've had the windows closed all day with the air conditioning on in the truck, so I've been comfortable inside the truck, but wow, the temperature is actually just perfect out here. I could probably just open the windows. Right on. Right on. Look at this guy go. Look at him go. Hey, Diesel. Hey, don't go in there. It's wet in there, man. I want to taste the birds. Look, there's birds. There's one right there. It's a bird. Diesel. Don't go in the water. Crazy guy. Got everything and everyone in the truck. Headed home. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting there. Sort of sad that I only get one day at home this weekend, but you know, we had a long weekend last week, and we've had long weekends before. I guess some weekends are just shorter than others. Life's not fair, right? Everything is so green out here right now. Love it. Just wish this could last all year. But you know, the greener it gets, you know, the closer winter is coming. I hate to say it, I know. Stop punching your screen, people. It's not nice. We can't get mad about it. It's coming, whether we like it or not. But look at this, the canola field is blooming already. It's so cool when these fields are in full bloom. This isn't full bloom yet, but you'll see just like entire fields just golden yellow. Like bright golden yellow. I shouldn't say golden, I should say bright neon yellow. Foreigners who come here to visit must see it and just be amazed. It's a beautiful sight. So this is my project for tomorrow, other than mowing the lawn. I do have to mow the lawn. Remember, this is where that greenhouse was, right? I tore that down. That is the greenhouse right there in front of us. I got it all nicely organized here. I got to clean that all up tomorrow. I might burn a little bit of it tonight yet. My little burn bin right there, but the rest of that's all got to be cleaned up yet. It'll take a couple of weekends to get this all out of the way, but I'm just glad that that project crossed off the list. That was one of the big ones that I had to get done this year. The other big project is building a back door into the back of our house. That's a big project because I've got to cut a hole in the house and build a door frame, install a door, and then finish the project with all the finishing touches so that it looks like it's always been there, right? So the door is $800 plus tax. I'll need to spend a little bit more on some tools that I'll need to get the job done, but it'll be cheaper than hiring someone to do it, you know. Plus, you know, I want to do it. I want to do it. I'm a man. I can install a door in my own house. Right, Diesel?
Yeah, you're a man. You're a real man. Can we go inside now?
What do you think's inside? You want to go see Chevy? Is Chevy inside? And Frankie? Mom's not in there. Mom's at work right now. We're going to go see her later. I'm going to leave you at home with Chevy and Frankie, and I'm going to go watch the fireworks tonight. They would just scare you anyways. It's Canada Day. They would just scare you. I know, you're going to stay here. But later on, yeah, I'm going to go and meet Brit, and we're going to watch fireworks in Steinbach. Really looking forward to it. Let's go inside.